We've all seen them, and they exist on every trout water. Those slow, seemingly lifeless backwaters. In water that often looks soupy, muddy, infested with sticks and who knows what else, they're usually overlooked as anglers head on upstream to fish the next pockets, riffles, and runs of the main river. There's two key ingredients that tip you off that one of the stream's larger trout will be present in a backwater. If that backwater is connected to the main stream with a thigh-deep channel, or if there's any depth of water waist-deep or deeper as escape cover, it's likely good trout holding water. If you come across such water, take 10 minutes out of your day to find a concealed location to have a look. There's a finite amount of water, and usually one of the best trout of the day will appear in that time, either by crossing a sunspot or rising to randomly feed. If it's a small creek, it's best to stay low and just wait. Because it's finite habitat, the trout will cruise in cycles. You have to be extremely patient, but it will come around. When it does, have a pre-plan of where you want to place your cast. If the fish cycles but doesn't enter your chosen casting zone, wait 5 minutes for it to cycle again. It will. Hold a concealed position that allows you to make a cast without your movement being detected. If you have to make movements, only do so when you know the fish is far away on its cycle. Space is limited, so be sure you're comfortable in making a bow and arrow or a dap style cast, anything that gets the fly in the water without too much rod waving movement. You'll be in tight, intimate quarters, so be sure to let the fish actually eat your fly. If it's a larger river, find a high point that allows you to look around the entire slack water area. There are almost always cycling trout in these areas. It's sometimes difficult to wait for one trout to show in these waters while the obvious riffles and seams are tempting you, but it's worthwhile. The same principles apply. You have to pick one spot that is on the edge of the trout cycle path. Once in place, don't move. The stirring of mud in your movement will tip off a fish and it will bolt for the main river. Hold your position until the trout's in a good location to cast, and the take will be away from you. The last thing you want to do is time your cast when a trout is coming at you, as the hook sets are that much more difficult. Wait until it cycles and is in a casting distance within your control zone, and make your best cast.
Flank for sure. On the water, on the water. You're coming right to him?
Yep. Yes. I'm gonna go.
Go, go, go.